Good morning, everybody. This is gonna be Cachefinders adventure. I actually lost some footage of. I've been trying to gather more footage. Did an update on the phone, and all my videos got wiped out. So the hunt I did with Mike, our bottle adventures from 2 spots are out, wiped out. I still need to check the cloud and another computer that possibly from the OneDrive that stuff could be there, but we'll see about that. So maybe, so technically this is Cachefinders adventure, would have been number 4, episode 4, but we'll see. If I find the footage, I'll post it. If not, it's just gonna be a bunch of wrap-ups. But we're going today. The season's ending. Next week's temperatures are gonna drop. We're gonna go to the dump that I called Heaven. Old dump from the 1890s, late 1800s actually, to early 1900s. We're gonna explore a section, a B section of the dump, and we're going to go for a little trip in the surrounding woods. So we'll see what we can get there. So it's gonna be a mix of mostly bottle digging and a mix of detecting. We're hoping to do some more detecting tomorrow as well. Probably tomorrow mostly detecting. So there's gonna be, you're gonna see more if there is something, if we find something. Any thoughts, brother Cachefinder Darryl?
No, just hoping to find more bottles.
All right, or maybe like some nice old silvers would be nice.
Yeah.
Of course, I want my fish scale,
Yeah.
or a half dollar from my bucket list.
The bottles we're finding are pretty good. They're nice, pretty old.
Yeah, it's actually very early in the morning, so I don't know how much it's gonna show on this video. Just as driving in a cash mobile.
Yeah, the cash mobile.
Yeah, it should. The lights, I mean, the sun should come up soon, so we'll be there right on time, and we're gonna have the whole day of digging today. So hopefully we'll do okay.
Sounds good.
All right. I'll see you on the next clip when we find something. Hi guys.
Loud.
Just found another stash. Sorry. Here guys, I just found another stash. Cashmo's filming for me. There's some bottles up on the hillside, and we just dug out this little a few over here. What's good here? Okay, so these are the bottles I just found. Looks like old beer bottles.
Sick.
Very nice.
Look at that.
Slick, but very nice. So what's good is probably this is one of our best bottle from the Simpsons department store, now defunct, taken over by the Hudson Bay Company.
That's a beautiful one.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Couple nice milks right here.
This one is beautiful.
The
Victorian probably. Just look at that detail up there.
this one, I like this one too. Both of these are
Beauties.
kind of cool, not just plain. We got Phillips milk of magnesia. It has a bit of a crack in it, but
Still nice.
still
and it
nice.
says,
Still, oh, it has a crack on the back too.
ah, crap.
But you know what?
Be
We
careful.
can just keep it until we get a better one.
Yeah, keep that until you gentle cleaning that. Look at that. Phillips milk of magnesia. Patent Office, August 21st, 1906.
Okay, I just put down here the ball jar,
Beautiful.
which I don't have that in aqua.
Nice aqua.
We got a few milks. Why don't you just look?
Some
milks.
Some medicines. Where's that nice city dairy?
That one's cracked a little bit. There was another milk
Is
there
it?
too, right? Yeah, there's another milk, but
Is that embossed?
no, that's not a milk.
One's not. Oh.
You
Oh,
don't
this
want to
one.
move it because you don't want to drop it. Welch's juice.
Yeah, Welch's.
So we got some goodies today.
Nice, another nice medicine. Couple
So-
little.
Now we're digging here around that big tree. Darryl, can you show the tree?
Sure. Let's first of all, let's take a look at how big the tree is. It's massively old.
You don't want to show the surroundings. And it is old. You can see from the bottom. You don't need to show the top. Okay, let's go. Why don't we go and check out the other spot that I just found the beers? I think somebody dropped them off here. They were looking for better bottles.
Have to stay hydrated.
While you're snacking on list, you gotta stay hydrated.
Have to stay hydrated when you're finding vintage bottles.
All right, so I found these two just on the surface, and I barely moved things. There is something more.
Someone's stash.
Someone's stash of less desirables, but that could have been. That's another nice
Yeah.
dark beer.
Sure. Look at that. Just sitting
Another
there.
aqua. Nothing particularly great.
Could be some more stuff underneath, buried.
Another
beer.
beer. From the looks of it. Dark beer.
Beauty.
Oh, that's nice and tall
Ooh,
one.
look at that.
Oh, I like this one.
That's a beautiful one. Oh,
There is one more beer.
is that a beer
whiskey.
or whiskey or wine?
This is an old one. Look at the top. I like the top on this.
Let's see the top. Hold it still for a sec.
Yeah, they did not take that because it was not embossed. But this is,
Let's see the bottom.
to me, I think it's fairly early one, maybe. Possibly, it's fairly early one. I did not see
It's a
the
nice bottle anyways.
top.
There's,
We're gonna keep looking. I think there is much more here to be discovered.
yep.
There is a bunch of modern garbage. We found the other stash like that before. Alright, so we'll see you on the next clip. Hopefully we can find a few more.
Yep. All right, guys.
Alright, cheers.
Cheers. Enjoy your bottles.
Hello. And we got another huge stash. Medicines, clears, slicks. There's a few embossed ones, but very few. But that's a huge stash.
There may be more.
There's more underneath these bottles right here. So yeah, these are cool. These are very nice. We're keeping these. You want to put this in the keepers section? Then we get a couple of these. No, that was the only one, right?
What?
That one.
That?
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna look through this and keep some of the better ones and put the rest to bed. But that's a staggering amount of bottles, as you can see.
And we have a staggering amount already.
And we already have staggering amounts, so
I'll be staggering once I get out of here.
all right, guys. I guess I'll see you on the wrap-up, or if we find some more. Hi, guys. So we're pretty much done with digging another stash. Oh, we have a bag full of stuff, and these are the sleek medicines that we're stashing ourselves behind. There's like 40 of them. right? And let me show you the rest of the wines, food, beers, whiskeys, all of this. Well, if you see anything that you think is really good, let me know. But everything here is pretty much sleek. Some nice bottles on their own, but you can't have them all. All right, Cachefinders are back. We're searching around for more, as always. Got a little shard here. What does it say? McLaughlin chemist. Pretty thick. There might be some good stuff around here. Yeah, it would have been a nice bottle. Nice big bottle. Alright, time for the big wrap up of the bottle hunt we did with Cashmo. Before I start going through the finds, actually I'd like to thank Darryl Cashmo. He in appreciation of me finding the sites that led us to so many bottles, he gave me an early Christmas gift, 4 coins. This really nice shape King George V penny. I don't know if it's gonna show well. I think the year was 19, let me just see, 1936. $1929 Canadian King George V dime, also in very nice shape, and 2 beautiful halves, 50-cent coins. From one is Elizabeth, young Elizabeth. The year is 1963, and King George 50 cents. Thanks again, Darryl. It's much appreciated and unexpected. Thank you. To the finds we go. So the really incredible bottle hunt we had. This is, like I mentioned before in the intro, I lost some footage, so this is not actually our first big bottle hunt. I will post at least wrap-ups to 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 hunts that I had that I lost footage from. I've been hunting more, but doing less videos recently, so trying to save some material for the winter. So if I can recover the footage, I will post that. Now, the bottles. Actually, on this hunt we found probably, well, we split the finds sort of evenly on numbers. So he took home just as many bottles, and we probably have about just as many bottles stashed at the side. Obviously the stuff that we picked to take home was the more interesting stuff, so I think we have mostly wines, slicks, and probably about 40 medicine bottles still stashed at the side because we couldn't carry that out. The hunt was mostly scavenging old holes, whatever old diggers left behind, a little bit of digging. I would say maybe 70-30 was 30% of digging, 70% scavenging, also looking for sites in the area. So it was an adventure for sure. Let's see the bottles. Here are some slick medicines. More interesting bottles. I got already a couple of those Duers Manchester jars. I got two. The other one is getting cleaned on this hand. They have doesn't show necessarily on the video, but I like the color of the green aqua on the jar. Very heavy jar, very usable. Another one that's slick, this coffin, this coffin flask has very uneven coloration, makes it really cool. Okay, let me show you now all the embossed bottles. My second, there it is, Garten's HP sauce, right there, cleaned up really nicely, good color too. I got another pretty much the same shape bottle, but without embossing. I wonder what kind of sauce that came from or with originally. Next one, Gordon's. Gotta be careful not to break those bottles. All right, Gordon's dry gin, side embossed, London, England, this way, England. Let me just catch it by the top. Okay, England, and at the back, this way, there's a boar's head. I believe this is pre-1906 bottle. I think there were two styles that I have seen pre-1906, because after 1906 they changed to green bottles. So this is an older one. What else is there with embossing? This completes my major department stores of Toronto. Already have two Eaton's bottles. This one's from the Robert Simpson Company Limited, Toronto, Canada, medicine, and the store was called The Simpsons, and it was closed in the 1990s, I believe, bought out by the Hudson Bay Company. Okay, what else is there? This one's cracked, but it's the first one for me. Phillips Milk of Magnesia, registered in US Patent Office August 21st, 1906. There's a big crack running on the back, but it still displays nicely from the front, has a nice color. I don't really know exact age of it, so if anybody knows, please let me know. I'm still learning a lot about bottles. Well, obviously it's after 1906, but I know the later ones are not as good looking as this one. Okay, we got this ball improved jar with really nice bubbles just by the side of the ball. I like the color on this jar. This is the back. This is number 2 quarts, I believe. Yeah, 2Q. So this is really nice jar. I believe this one's from early 1900s, 1900 to 1910. Just by the style of the ball. Another jar, gem jar. That's a Canadian jar. Not as great of a color, but kind of like that cross on it. That one, the gem jar is probably newer. There's another gem jar, improved gem jar, but this one basically does pretty much clear, and I think newer. What else has embossing? Elements, condiments. Elements embrocation. Bottle. Nice little light green aqua medicine. Got me a little Welch's juice. This one's nice. York, fairly common, I believe. Let me just grab a different way. York Springs. Nice soda bottle. Yet again, I'm not too sure about the age of this one. This one is huge. Unfortunately, it's a little bit cracked at the back. There it is. There's the crack. But it's from it's about, I think it's like 14-15 inches tall. I did not clean it very well yet. Midland vinegar, and it has a little round embossing basically that says Midland Vinegar Company. Made I don't know what it is. Trademark. Nothing on the bottom. But pretty cool light green aqua. Okay. Any more embossing here? No. Okay. Oh, this bottle is cool. I would call it a semi-torpedo with that rounded bottom, applied top, machine-made soda. Is it machine-made? Yeah, I see a seam over here. Yeah, I think that's a seam. But it has an applied top. I think it's a fairly older bottle. Too bad it doesn't have any embossing. Would have been really cool then. Couple milks. This one kind of have grayish tone to it. Well, that's probably a cream or small milk, most likely cream. Coles, Toronto. And I have another one. first one for me. This one still had water in it. I had it's Model Dairy, Toronto. It has big M on both sides, and there is the M on the bottom. This one's a bit beat up, but it's the first one that I got intact. I've seen, I think earlier ones have different M, slightly larger M on them, so I've seen this before, but unfortunately in pieces. And this one might be one of the more rare bottles. This is from a medical supplier in London and Liverpool. It's not very cleaned up yet. That's the top, and it has very narrow opening, and there's very crude embossing on the bottom. It says Liverpool, London, and I forgot the name of the company. I looked it up. It's like, well, let me see. Okay, something and Sons, Evans, Sons and Leisure Limited, and I saw this bottle. On eBay, I think for $50, which doesn't really mean much, but it said that it was a rare bottle. And what else? Oh, I'm forgetting this one. This one, as however beautiful, it's a fairly common bottle. Dr. Pierce's favorite prescription. Has nice side embossing. Buffalo, New York on the one side, and R.V. Pierce MD on the other side, and light blue aqua. But they made about 2 million of these a year, so I'm sure plenty survived, so they're pretty common. Now a few more unembossed. This bottle's pretty nice, cleaned up really nicely. Light aqua, applied top. No embossing, but it has a nice little big bubble. Couple more of the machine made applied top whiskeys. We see just a number on the bottom. They're just soaking in water for further washing. This one's very light aqua, and this one has a really nice color. I don't think it's gonna show here very well, but against the light, it has a dark bluish type of color. Very nice slender bottle. Wine, most likely. And I think a couple more brown screw tops, amber screw tops, Wolfing's Firmament on both sides, and Crucian salts. This one has a nice reddish color to it. And I think my favorite bottles are these four, probably the oldest of the bunch. Black glass, or near black glass. This one is dark olive, probably the lightest of the bunch. There's a little line going through in the middle. That's the bottom of it. This one is a 3-piece mold. Let me just get a better perspective on this one. This one's from a 3-piece mold. And two, I think, which are beers. I'm thinking these bottles, especially the beers, might be my oldest bottles so far, especially from this kind. I think they're very dark amber black glass, and that's the bottom. Can't really see much. I think they might estimate they date from anywhere between 1850 and 1880s. If anybody knows any better, please let me know. Other than that, I got this little piece of porcelain tile. I have a few more of these from my previous bottle hands at the spot. This I picked up. I really don't know what that is. Is it possibly a lid from something? I don't really know. You can see the bottom has some numbers. Whoopsie. It's nice little tiny little cream jar, I believe. And the big iron skeleton key. Might do electrolysis on this one. And a crown jar and a couple green marbles. So that's it, and yeah, it's was quite a lot of bottles. We're gonna do more hunting in that spot, more actual digging in the spring. So hopefully we'll dig up a lot of old bottles from there. And I'll see you on the next, and hopefully I can post another video now that it's cold and I'm hunting less. In fact, tomorrow I might be my last hunt for the year, if today wasn't. So we'll have more time to spend on the videos. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you did not subscribe already, and have a good day.